This is the most important video I've ever made in crypto, seriously. I didn't give you the top coins for April or the next 1000x low cap gems, but the problem is if you don't understand what you're looking at or the opportunity that's before you, then you'll botch it up. If you're newer to the space, it may be easy for you to get turned off because things seem to be so complicated or over your head. Today, I'm gonna explain to you whether or not there is still time for you to make money in cryptocurrency in 2021 and beyond. Let's get it. BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap will get you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.com. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Also, if you want to win a full Bitcoin, 5 Ethereum, and 4,000 Cardano, check the description below to enter our contest. Only subscribers are eligible to win. In this video, we're going to be discussing whether or not you should invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency still to this day. If you already hold some crypto, then this video should help you determine whether or not you should be looking to add more to your holdings. I speak to people almost on a daily basis that aren't into crypto. Maybe at the store, the ballpark, on vacation, a family gathering, or anywhere in between. Truthfully though, my whole family is in crypto, so that one not so much anymore. But there are 3 questions that I get asked by people more than anything else. And those questions are, what is crypto? Is crypto risky? And have I already missed out? I think by answering these 3 questions, we can bring you to the understanding of the type of opportunity investing in crypto is, and it still presents. Also, not that anyone believes this, but I do want to note, I'm not a financial advisor. Also, financial advisors are stupid, for the most part. Their goal is to make you teensy-weensy returns with no risk. Grow some balls. Haven't you ever heard scared money don't make money? Like, how long is it going to take you growing your portfolio 2% per year to get to retirement money? Retirement is a whole other subject for a whole different video. Got a lot to say about that. This is all I'll say now on retirement. Don't you want your wife wearing a bikini on your retirement vacations? Most of you will be lucky if she's still willing to slip on a muumuu when you retire. Early retirement should be your goal. I think crypto can help you get there. Just my opinion. So let's start with the first question. What is crypto? I get blank stares often when I tell strangers or old friends what I do. They're like, "You're a YouTuber now? What do you talk about?" Then when I tell them Bitcoin and crypto, they come back with a disheveled look of horror. And then the next question is always, what is crypto? Or another form, of course, what is Bitcoin? My response to this varies, but the way I answer this question on an individual basis is not really important. What is important is that people understand that learning about crypto is a process. It's taken me almost 10 years to come to my current understanding of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. What is crypto is not the question they should be asking. The question should be, how do I learn more about crypto? People generally have 2 responses to me when I explain the importance of learning about crypto. They either fight or they flight. They either want to fight to learn more and start asking for resources, or they say, hey, this isn't for me, I'm out. Many of the flight people end up being sorry years down the road, of course. These are the same people today with stories like, I had the opportunity to invest in Amazon when Jeff Bezos was still in the garage, but I passed. The future version of this will be, I had the opportunity to buy Bitcoin when it was below 6 figures, or I could have bought an entire Ethereum for less than $5,000. I'm always shocked at how clueless the majority of the world is regarding the fundamental shift we are seeing right now in our economy and investing world. But it is a lot to grasp, like more than I could ever explain to you in one video. So if you or anyone you know has asked the question, what is crypto? Then they need to be pointed to the resources to begin understanding it for themselves. Like I said though, it can be overwhelming. So use whatever cliche you want. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can only eat an elephant one bite at a time, or you order a Lambo today, but it takes a year to build. But fact is, it will take time to learn crypto. The quicker you start, the further ahead you'll be. Once people start learning about crypto or are interested in investing in it, then they want to know, is crypto risky? So on some level, if you really start to understand crypto, then you will know that there are definitely different levels to risk. So let's tackle some of the levels. On a macro level, so far, Bitcoin has proven not to be risky. Understanding the difference between risk and volatility is extremely important. The price of Bitcoin goes up and sometimes it goes down. Right, got it. But the volatility is what gives us the opportunity to make a lot of money with crypto. This is why buying the dip is a thing. Now, we talked about this last week. You can check out the video above to find out how to buy the dip. But essentially, we know over time Bitcoin goes up. So when it drops, that presents a new opportunity to make money. How do we know the price of Bitcoin always goes up? Well, think about this. Today, this morning, literally everyone who had ever bought Bitcoin as an investment and had not sold was in profit. Literally everyone. These are the things people don't really talk about. It's sexier to call Bitcoin a scam and talk about the drops. It makes for better content, especially for the mainstream. Now, is Bitcoin guaranteed to continue climbing? No. But has history shown it always goes up over time? Absolutely. But what about other altcoins? Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin, Polkadot, etc. Well, so far, they pretty much show the same thing, as they've all set new all-time highs this year. But for altcoins, the volatility is wider, meaning that while the climb is super high, during bear markets when prices drop, they also drop much steeper than Bitcoin. Bitcoin has also passed what is known as the Lindy effect. In technology, this generally means that if a technology has been around for 10 years, it is drastically more likely to be around for 10 more years. Most technologies that fail do so in the first 10 years. The longer a technology survives, the more likely it is to survive longer. Bitcoin's been around for 11 years now. No other altcoin has matched it. Interestingly enough, Litecoin will join it this year, passing the Lindy effect. But no other top coins are very close. So in investing in altcoins, you do have to understand for long-term gains, projects need to survive for a long period of time. So there is some risk in brand new coins for sure. So let's discuss the final question. Have you missed out? Basically, can you still make money in crypto? Bitcoin started out as 4 coins for a penny. Today, the price hit $63,000 per coin. While yes, we may never see those types of gains again, the fact is we do still believe that both in the short term and the long term, Bitcoin will increase in price. And you may be wondering how we know that in the short term. Well, $63,000 is not the top. The key to making money with Bitcoin is understanding its 4-year market cycles. And it shows we're not there. We've never seen an asset in history, though, with as clearly defined market cycles as Bitcoin. BTC drastically drags the entire crypto market with it as it moves. Now, one day we may see a fork in the road for altcoins and Bitcoin, where they follow different patterns. But for now, we ain't seen it yet. One of the biggest factors in me crushing this market has been that I have a rule in crypto. I stick with history until it breaks. Because we can speculate that eventually the Bitcoin cycles will change, but until they do, doesn't it make sense to go with history? That has worked out tremendously for me and the BitSquad. Now, unfortunately, in this video, I don't really have time to explain the cycles to you. I've talked about them many times before. But just know that according to history and the market movements we are seeing today, there is no reason to believe Bitcoin will not continue rising for another 5 to 7 months. But once the market does make a downward turn, you need to get out. This will help you to make the maximum gains because, as mentioned earlier, when the market goes down, this actually presents us with the biggest opportunities. But the sweet thing about Bitcoin and the crypto markets is that even if you miss the top of the market and you don't sell, you just have to wait about 2.5 years for the prices to start surging again. So to recap our 3 questions here. Number 1, what is crypto? Answer, that's the wrong question. You need to figure out how to learn more about crypto. Number 2, is crypto risky? Answer, it's volatile, but history has shown Bitcoin and the top altcoins are not risky. They go up over time. Number 3, have you missed out? Answer, no. You still have ample time in this market and beyond. Change your life financially in crypto. Make sure to share this video with your friends and family who may be skeptical about crypto and like this video so YouTube knows to show it to more people. Drop your comments down below on what you think about the Bitcoin cycles and whether or not it's too late to make money in crypto, along with a Bitcoin prediction for this year. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.